Listen, I'm not saying no. I'm saying we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it as parent for no. That's pretty true. Whenever my daughter asks for, like, food that I don't want to give her, exclusively because it's, like, I'm like, you can't have marshmallows for dinner. Like, you gotta eat at least... Like, listen, we're compromising. Like, you can have frozen Eggo waffles for dinner. I'm not trying to feed you, like, a perfectly engineered food product for your own health. I just want you to eat, like, some grains at least. Anyway... Whenever I'm like, what do you want for dinner? And she's like, pink marshmallow. I'm like, let's just go home and we'll figure it out. She's wise to that, though. She knows figure it out means if I told her that we weren't going to have a chocolate egg for dinner, then she would throw like a temper tantrum and I'd have to carry her home like I was taking her to the mental hospital. So instead I say, let's just go home and then we'll figure it out. And she's like, okay. But she wised up to that one real quick. Terrible twos? It's not that... I mean, I'm not discounting anybody else's experience. It hasn't been that bad for us, but... You know, it's definitely an adjustment from, like, when she was a baby. And she would be like, I don't want to go outside. And I would be like, guess what? You're in the stroller. Click, click, and then we're off. Like, now she can protest a little bit more, for sure. You got to be a little bit more creative. I feel like sometimes you got to give up, you got to choose when to give up control. Maybe it's reinforcing some bad habits, but sometimes she's like, I don't want to go outside for a nap. And I'm like, well, how does a chocolate egg sound? And she's like, okay. And I'm like, you know what? One chocolate egg to get her out for a nap. It's good. The nap's good for her. The nap's good for me. That might be worth, honestly. But you also got to, I mean, there's some things that I'm just like, I'm sorry, you can't just have marshmallows for dinner. You got to at least eat an Eggo. Like, that's not, I'm not being unreasonable. It's a frozen waffle. Like, it's not even good for you. That's what I always tell her. I'm like, rest assured, it's still junk food. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See ya!